I am in Fillmore, Wisconsin, which is in the town of Farmington, Washington County, a little northeast of West Bend. And came across this. Kind of wonder what it was. It's got an attached garage. Could that have possibly been the fire department at one time? I'm actually in the fire department lot filming this. It's across the street. But it's got that fake brick on there. It's like that tar fake brick. It's kind of ugly. Cool building though. Fillmore is unincorporated. Doesn't tell you a whole lot about it. It says it's the location of the 1855 Saxonia House brewery. Boy, I butchered the word brewery. Which was a gathering place for locals. The building is listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 2006. I don't know if that was it or not. There's a bar right here that's in an older building. I can't tell you anything about the race breakdown. I can't tell you anything about notable people. There's not a whole lot on Fillmore at all. We've got a Fillmore Turner Hall and a Union Cemetery. So this is the Turner Hall. Looks like there's a park in back of that. It's a pretty big hall. Throw down some concerts in that puppy, man. Rock and roll, baby. Oy. I thought there was another way out of here. I guess not. One way in, one way out, and hey, happy 50th, Barb and Ken. Just wanted to throw that out there since it's on the sign. And other than another bar up here on the corner and another cemetery, that is it. That's Fillmore. Couple bars, couple cemeteries. That house almost looks abandoned. It's so overgrown. So we're kind of other small towns. Oh, that's a cool building right there. Ooh, let's take a look-see. What is this? There is some Saxonia House. Oh, well, this must be the brewery place. You know what? I'm going to pull in here and we're going to talk about it. Let's see what it says. That is very cool. Almost like an old English, I don't know what's the best way to describe this place, but there is a little Saxonia House, Fillmore, Wisconsin. The Saxonia House, a 72-foot by 32-foot rare example of German Fachwerkbau, half-timber construction architecture, is one of the largest buildings of its kind in Wisconsin. In November 1855, the new structure was christened as a brewery, a residence for the brewer's family, a social hall, and an inn serving travelers and new settlers building their own residences in the township. Located on the outskirts of the village of Fillmore, it was part of an 89-acre tract called Springbrook Farm. Saxonia House was erected by Ernst Klessig, a brewer who also built an adjacent brewery. The aging cellar, a large cave dug into the small hill with a huge stone entrance arch, still exists south of the house. Oh. The town of Farmington Turnerian Association, I hope I'm saying that right, later called Turners, was organized here and held its meetings in the building until 1867. Saxonia House also housed local post office for several years. Wow. So they're actually doing a welcome to our project to save this rare historic building. And let's take a look inside. Wow. Yeah, it's going to need a lot of work. How cool is this, though? Man. Oh, now it says no. Now I see a no trespassing sign. Well, I'm assuming that's to enter the building. I'm not going to enter the building, but yeah, no trespassing. No, I'm not going to do that, but I want to check this out. Okay, let's see what this says here. Welcome to the Saxonia House, and ew, there's a wasp nest in there. Yeah, you guys climb on the inside, okay? Stay away from me. See if I can get a couple looks at these pictures here. Huh. Very nice. Let's take a look at the back here. I don't want to be attacked by wasps today. That is very cool architecture. Man, I really hope they can save this place. And there's a view of the back side of the building right there. Very neat. You know, the sad thing about these places is that they sat so long and just, you know, decayed and decayed and decayed. And now that look at all the wood decay there. Probably termites or just weather. It's so sad, you know. These buildings are so neat and should be preserved. I really, really hope they do. There's a banner out in front here about saving it. Friends of Saxonia House. Watch for upcoming events. Friends of Saxonia House. friendsofsaxoniahouse.com. They are also on Facebook. So I'm guessing that's what they're trying to make it look like again, or that's originally what it looked like. I don't know. Wow. Yeah, that's some bug just came up on me. Wow. I wonder if these trees were planted way back in the day as well, because these trees are huge and overgrown. You know, that's why I always say take those side roads, folks, because in those small towns you never know what you're going to come across. And here it says 1855 Saxonia House. Alright, see what else we come across today. We are now entering Little Kohler, Wisconsin, which is an unincorporated community. It's in the town of Fredonia in Ozaukee County, Wisconsin. The interesting history about this place, Little Kohler, there's a sign welcoming us to Little Kohler, is that this was the location of the former Camp Fredonia. Ooh, check out that bus. But this is the location of the former Camp Fredonia, an Allied prisoner of war camp that held 330 German prisoners of war, guarded by 46 U.S. combat veterans under the command of Captain Ray Thill, a native of Belgium. The camp opened on June 15th, 1945 and closed in January 1946. Most of the prisoners worked on local farms, harvesting peas and sugar beets. Some were contracted to work at canneries in West Bend, Thiensville, Saukville, in Belgium. So that's the only interesting thing about Little Kohler that we just went through. Not a whole lot going on there, no notable people. Can't give you a breakdown of race, but that's pretty interesting. There was a prisoner of war camp there.